This is the 6 Sports Desk.
Well, hope you all are had a happy Thanksgiving, a happy holiday weekend with your loved ones and family, getting all that grub you can get your hands on. But the Michigan State men's basketball team didn't get the turkey and stuffing that it was looking for last night. The Spartans were taking on 18th ranked University of Alabama at the Phil Knight Invitational. And before the game, we were notified that Malik Hall is going to be out for 3 weeks with a stress reaction in his left foot. Now, Jackson Kohler would have to step up in the absence of Malik Hall at the power forward position. He was making moves down low. A touch off the glass for 2 of his 6 points. Tyson Walker leading his Spartans into battle with a team-high 21 points. Second game in a row that he's dropped 20 on an opponent. The Crimson Tide were making the most out of their screens. Brandon Miller takes the contact and gets the bucket to fall. Miller finished with a game-high 24 points. And when the drive game didn't work, they kicked it out to guys like Javon Quinterly. The former Villanova guard had 10 points off the bench as the Crimson Tide would go on to win it 81-70 the final. And again, the Spartans are going to take on the University of Oregon at midnight. Over on the ice, the Michigan State hockey team started a brand new series against Miami University tonight. The Spartans came into tonight's non-conference game having won 5 of their last 6 games, and doing so by putting up huge numbers offensively. Over to Oxford, Ohio we go. First period after the teams traded some goals. Spartans just putting the puck in the offensive zone, and Cole Krieger gets the rebound and slaps it home to retake the lead. Cole's 4th goal of the season, and the Spartans weren't done having some fun in the first period. Nico Mueller corrals the puck and sends a beautiful one-time pass over to Jeremy Davidson. Back-to-back games that he's found the back of the net. Then in the second period, more firepower from the dudes in dark green. How about the captain, Miroslav Mucha, getting the puck in open ice all by himself, and you put one guy in front of him, yeah, that's not going to be enough. As the Spartans will go on to win it 5-3 the final. Game 2 of the weekend series is tomorrow at 5 p.m. The Michigan State football team is all prepped and ready to go for its final game of the regular season. The Spartans are on the road taking on the 11th ranked Penn State Nittany Lions, who are most likely looking for some payback after the Spartans beat them in that wild snow game in East Lansing last year. In that game, it was Penn State's defense that helped the Nittany Lions have a lead late, but the Spartans were able to answer with some big plays of their own to get a 3-point win. This year's defensive coordinator for Penn State is Manny Diaz. He was the head coach of the University of Miami last year. So Peyton Thorne, is watching last year's Miami game helpful in your game prep?
Yeah, there definitely is. They do a lot of similar things. It's not the exact same, but it is very similar. You see a lot of crossover between those two. So watching that game last year against Miami is helpful. You know, we'll be able to watch that. Obviously, you have different personnel, but you know, the scheme is fairly similar.
The game. It's going down tomorrow, high noon at Columbus, Ohio. 2 undefeated Titans in Michigan and Ohio State clashing for all the bragging rights and deciding who's definitely going to the college football playoff. Last weekend, the Michigan Wolverines saw star running back Blake Corum score a touchdown and then suffer a knee injury. Now, all signs are pointing to him being able to play in this game. And for quarterback J.J. McCarthy, he has all the confidence going into tomorrow's game after last year's win.
Last year just solidified that we're here and we can beat these guys, and it just gives us extreme confidence going into this Saturday. It's extremely present. It's just like everything feels meant to be during this week. Like, we're finally here. We're finally preparing for the game that we want to prepare for. So it's been extremely present for sure. Like, more attention to detail, more focus, more energy, just amplifying everything in the positive direction.
Well, speaking of some Wolverines, less than a month after a runner-up finish at the Division III cross-country state finals, Lansing Catholic's Hannah Preco announces she's heading to Ann Arbor to run for the University of Michigan. The dual-sport athlete wanted to wait until after the cross-country season to make her decision, and that's exactly what she did by announcing it on her social media pages earlier this week. Despite breaking Lansing Catholic's 400-meter record last spring, running wasn't something that Preco envisioned she'd be doing at the next level.
I don't even know what I was thinking going into high school. I like sort of liked running, but I never like took it super seriously in middle school, and like coming in as a freshman I just kind of ran. I didn't really think anything of it. I honestly didn't think I would run in college. I thought I was going to play basketball the whole time, but it kind of switched like going into my junior year. I was like, okay, well maybe I'll start trying to run in college.
Our Ian Kress will have even more on Hannah Preco's announcement on Sports Overtime, so make sure you tune in on Sunday night for that. And make sure you stay with us for a final look at your forecast when we come back.